But
a balloon or something.
of all the days for him to take off, or for all the days for him to be sick, we have this whole study about men who pee sitting down.
Let's hear it.
Because Moon is a sitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No surprise.
That's been well established.
My husband, too, by the way.
He is?
I hate to break it to you, but
Wow.
Tim likes to sit down when he pees.
Huh.
Wow.
This
Mono
changes
10.
a lot.
Yeah. I will think of him differently now.
We want to call him and ask him.
I'm sure first thing in the morning,
Right.
6:15.
Tim, why are you peeing sitting down?
This is what he wants to talk about.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of important questions facing us today, and it's impossible to deal with them all at once. So, first things first. Where in the world are men most likely to sit down to pee? Where in the world
Toilet.
At
are
home.
men most likely to sit down to pee? No, I'm talking geographically.
Oh, Europe.
Yeah, there is a comprehensive survey out on men's bathroom habits that spans 13 countries. And it found that the place where men are most likely to sit down on the toilet to relieve themselves is...
Drum roll.
London?
America.
United States.
No. And no.
Japan.
Italy.
Germany, that's right.
Wow.
Huh.
Now, this obviously specifically when men only have to pee.
So we don't have to worry about him taking over the world again. That's good news.
Das pischt.
No, there's a word. There's a German word.
Oh.
There's a German word.
Squatting, squirting.
Squirting, squirting.
They're in Scotland.
There are squats and squirting.
Daddy was squatting, squirting.
No, it's a Sitzpinkler.
It
Der
is.
Yeah.
Sitzpinkler.
It's a der Sitzpinkler.
That sounds like
Gold member.
Yeah.
if a fire breaks out.
It's gold.
It's der. Der is the male. It's
Der Sitzpinkler. Sitzpinkler. Sitzpinkler.
Hey, let me say this
Du
though.
hast.
As like a woman who lives with a man who sits down to whiz, I appreciate it because the toilet area is very clean. It is not like some dudes, especially tall men, you're standing up, it's going everywhere. So
I don't know who, because I don't have an issue with that.
No?
Our bathroom's very clean.
do you have a tall toilet?
No, not
Your
necessarily.
toilet's what, 4 or 5 feet high?
Yeah. There's a little ladder on the side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like big and long. It's got a shower head above it.
Oh, so Tim is der
I think
Sitzpinkler.
you're peeing in the bathtub, Scott. Just a big toilet.
Everything's a
It's
toilet.
got a little bitty hole.
So 40% of German men say they sit down every time they tinkle. And another 22% say they sit most times. Only 10% of German men say they never sit down to pee. And yes, Sitzpinkler is the German term for men who sit down to pee. Although in Germany it's got a negative connotation.
What?
That said, it isn't always a choice. It's required in some public restrooms. You'll see signs in Germany asking men to sit down on the toilet, regardless of, what they have to do.
Yeah. I sit backwards like a cool substitute teacher.
Oh, like the Fonz?
That's awesome.
Or like when AC Slater pulls up
Yeah, just lower myself down.
pulls up a chair. That way you have the back toilet tank to do stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can rest
my
your elbows
taxes.
on it.
Yeah, do your taxes.
Play with Matchbox cars.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever done that before, really? Have you ever
Sat the other way on the toilet?
reverse cowgirl
No,
the toilet?
As a joke.
I never have.
Everybody should try that today just for
I guess
funsies.
so. I'm down.
I'll do
see
it on
what-
the first break.
All right. See how it goes.
Sit the other way?
I've never done that either. I'm down.
Do it today.
I will.
Do it today. The other countries with a lot of male toilet sitters are Sweden and Denmark, Canada, and Australia. And the place where men are least likely to sit to pee is Mexico.
Machismo.
Only 6% of men there sit every time, and 36% say they never do. Now, the USA is kind of in the middle. 9th out of the 13 countries They surveyed. But in America, 10% of men say they sit every time. Another 13% say they sit most times. Another 23% will sometimes. And 17% say they will, but rarely. 31% of Americans say they never sit to just pee. Because that's a girly thing to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Real men stand up.
Amen.
Real men stand up and take 10 paces. Like in a duel.
I only take one pace when I go.
I like to play the game where you're standing, you're peeing, you're guessing your own bladder fullness, and then you go for the flush while you still have a stream going to see if you can time it.
See, that's where it's
perfectly.
bad. That's bad.
That's a fun game.
Yeah, but then the person comes in behind you. They may have to,
you flush twice if you don't win.
Okay.
You don't leave your shame.
Okay, say it one more time.
I had a roommate that didn't.
I like to pee, and then I'm like, all right, I feel like I know the flow of my toilet.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, I'm coming to the end of my stream. I'm going to hit the button.
Every guy does that.
And then I'm going to try to get the last little bit of pee out as it's swirling down. And like
as the vortex.
It's like the last second, Michael
Weird.
Jordan buzzer beater.
It's a buzzer beater.
Yeah, it's fun.
I just think it's
All
dangerous.
men do that.
It's
Really?
dangerous because if you get
Every dude has done
if
that
you
at
go
least once.
splashbacking,
Every guy.
your friend comes in there after you and they get a little splashback. It's mixed in with your
What's
pee-pee.
splashback? You getting
they go-
splashback from doing that?
Like the
Well, if they
refill
go,
of the toilet.
no, if they sit down to go number 2, and then there's splashback, and now they have a little bit of your tinkle in there. It's not a good combo.
Are they going
it's
to know,
rude.
though?
They're not going to know.
They won't know, but it's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
Yeah, I don't like that that game.
I like that game.
You're not
I'm
better than
playing
me, dude.
Today. I'm playing that game today.
I like how you're oddly possessive about this.
Yeah.
Like you're not better
I
than
just,
me,
likes
dude.
to
I don't
leave
like
his
this
mark
whole
everywhere.
high and mighty. It's something about that chair that makes people high and mighty in here.
It is taller than everything.
Yeah, Scott's sitting in Moon's chair. DC says, I'm so manly, I don't even sit to poop.
Wow,
Okay, we need to
that is a
talk.
man. He just wears diapers nonstop.
I never sit down because I'm always going. Always got someplace to be, something to do.
The standing dropping.
Standing dropping. I do like the sits and pinkler. Now, in most countries, it's more common for older men over 55 to take a seat. In Germany, 49% of older men sit compared to just 28% of 18 to 34-year-olds.
Just seems like more work to me.
Sitting?
Yeah.
It's like a nice break, though.
I guess, but I'm like, man, that's a lot of work to like. I guess in the middle of the night, it's not that bad because you're probably in your undies or whatever, but you don't want to have to completely pull your pants down around your ankles, turn around, sit down. Time it takes to do all that, I'm halfway done.
Do guys constantly just, in my head, I feel like every time a man is peeing standing up, he's got like, he's very exasperated, like one hand like, on the wall. And
It depends.
You know,
Not all the time.
No,
No.
only in public. So everyone
There are
sees.
certain situations where leaning up against the front of the wall, when you've had too much to drink, to steady yourself, if it's been one you've been holding for a while,
Right.
Yeah.
and it's great relief because it'll buckle your knees. It'll buckle your knees.
Yeah, I mean, I've
The
never
relief.
whizzed standing up like drunk, you know, I sit down every time. So like,
Stand
that
up
has to be
today.
hard.
Yeah, you
Stand
should
up today.
Stand up. Do
We're
the
going to have a little
reverse.
experiment
We're
here
going
at
to go
Heaven St. Louis.
sub-teacher. I'll go substitute teacher. You stand up.
Yeah,
And
somebody
we'll see,
says.
we'll report back.
Right.
Tune in at 7 o'clock hour.
The
I got a
cleanest
coffee in
bathrooms
me
town.
already. I could go right now if I needed to.
Somebody wrote, I sit backwards all the time. How else am I going to eat my nachos?
Disgusting.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Ew. Out of all the foods you're eating on the toilet, nachos?
I have never eaten in the toilet, like in the bathroom.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I don't even chew gum
I've
in the
chewed
bathroom.
gum.
I find that gross.
I've sat on the toilet and drank a beer. Like,
Now, I tried not to eat or drink when I'm doing my business.
Yeah.
Because all I'm thinking is poo particles in the air.
Well, definitely.
And even if I'm chewing gum, I don't want,
Yeah, but you're
Your
at a
mouth is
club
gross.
and you got, you don't want to leave your drink unattended and you gotta
Okay,
go.
okay, I get that.
You know.
I get that.
You take it in there with you.
Yeah, you have to.
Right.
Now, somebody asked about peeing in the sink.
Yeah.
Only when it's an emergency.
You pee in the shower?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Like every shower I've ever
Let
been
me
in.
guess, Mr. Goody Two Shoes. You step out.
I step out, then I pee in the shower, and
Nice.
then I get back in.
The one step. The
You
one
nailed it.
step.
Yeah, you still pee in the shower.
Oh
but
yeah,
you're
I
out of the
still pee in
shower
there.
when you do it.
I don't want to.
But not on my feet.
Yeah.
No, it's like George Costanza. It's all drains.
Yeah.
It's pipes.
Yeah.
It's all liquid. It goes down.
Right.
Yeah, they're all merging somewhere. All those.
You shower with your significant others?
Yeah.
Do I? No.
Never.
I mean, not never, but it's not a habit.
You go for it when you're in there?
Like pee.
Yeah, I'll pee on her leg for funsies or something.
No, I'll tell you what happened once. My wife got stung by a jellyfish. We were on a resort in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
And she was stung by a jellyfish and went to the medic at the resort.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman said, the nurse, if you pee on the sting, it will relieve some of the pain. Because she was in pain. I mean, it hurt. It hurt. Which, come to find out, that's an old wives' tale, that whole pee on the foot thing.
Yeah.
Which goes to show, did this nurse on the resort really know what the hell she was talking about?
Guess not.
Anyway, so I said, okay, let's do this. Went back to the room. Said, here's my opportunity. You know, some people are into that. That's the fetish for some people. I remember Penthouse Magazine for a while. That used to be a thing in the magazine. Remember that, Rafe?
What, the jellyfish thing?
No, the
golden showers?
That thing, yeah.
Wow.
They used to be a thing for a while.
What do you mean? Like there was a segment?
Like they were
Photos?
Like photos, yeah.
Of it actually happening?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
In what magazine?
Penthouse.
So do they go room by room? Like the kitchen, there's the living room, there's the
I don't want to get
bathroom?
into it, Scott.
Okay.
Weird times.
A full penthouse.
Sorry.
So we go back to the room, and I'm gonna urinate on her jellyfish thing. Stage fright.
Couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
Why didn't you just do? Oh, I guess because you're in public. Yeah. Why would you want to do that in public?
On the beach.
Yeah. I'm immediately like, this is an emergency. Has to be done right now.
Well, you
Stage
could
fright.
just stay in
Couldn't do
your
it.
swimming
Couldn't do
trunks
it.
and-
Could not do it. Not into it.
So we didn't find out if it is an old wives' tale.
Well, I read that it is. Like, that's really not a thing.
What a weird one. Like, that is so commonly known, and if it doesn't work, people are
Look
just
that
getting
up, Scott,
whizzed
if
on.
you would, please. Just to let's put this to
We
bed.
did
Yeah.
hear that. Let's see here.
Well, we didn't finish going around the horn here. You guys thought I was going to let it go, but I'm not going to. Shower with Tim?
Yeah, sometimes.
Does he pee on your leg for fun?
He does not. It's a no urinating in the shower when we're together rule, I would say.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting rule. King Scott?
We do shower every once in a while, yeah, but not often. But no, we don't tinkle at that. Same thing. My wife is opposed to peeing in the shower. So
Even, for solo missions.
yeah, supposedly.
Yeah, I'm not
That's what
opposed
she
to it.
said.
I'm opposed to it if we're
Someone
together.
sent in an email and said there's two types of people in the world: people who pee in the shower and liars. And I think I probably agree with that statement. There had to be a time when it's cold. Ooh, it's freezing. That hot water hits you. It's February morning.
Yep.
You're in there shivering. As soon as the hot water hits you, you got to pee. Your morality goes out the window. I don't think anyone's like, oh, let me step out and get the floor all wet, pee,
Right.
shiver on the toilet, and step back in.
Yeah,
I
you got
think
wet ass on the toilet.
Exactly.
you
I
know?
think people just let it rip and then just like repress the memory.
I try to get all the toilet stuff done before I get in the shower. Like that's my. I
Me
get up,
too.
I get up,
I try as well.
I'm
yeah.
there. So then you don't have to. But yeah, if you get hit with it in the moment, just
Yeah.
like you said, it's a drain. It's all going down to like. I get it if it's a bathtub, it's a little bit more disgusting. Like if you have a stand-up shower.
Oh, if you're bathing?
Yeah.
No. If you are taking a shower in a bathtub shower, you know what
That's a
I'm talking
little
about?
different, yeah.
I'd be in the bath.
That's a little weird. But like, we have a stand-up shower in our main bathroom and
Same.
just whatever. Let it rip.
Yeah, you aim for the drain.
Exactly.
Aim for the
You
drain.
aim for the drain.
Absolutely.
And,
Unless You're in there with your significant other, in which case you make eye contact and you let them figure out what's happening.
What's happening here? Have you ever been whizzing in the shower and your significant other walks in the room and you're trying to hide it?
No, I wouldn't hide it.
I've done that.
I wouldn't hide it.
Tim doesn't.
No, but they do say it's if you
Try to hide it? How? Do you just like start squirting soap
yeah, I'm
everywhere?
just like, oh, nothing's happening here. Like body wash down the drain.
They do say that if you do that every day,
Shame.
if you go number 2 in the shower, I'm sorry, number 1 in the shower. Don't go number 2 in the shower, or do. I don't care what you do in your house. It's your business. But you start to condition yourself every time warm water hits you.
Oh no.
You're just gonna start going.
Yeah. So it's bad when you're older and you're having troubles holding it already.
Remember sleepovers as a kid and somebody would be like, oh, Scotty's asleep. Let's put his hand in warm water.
Pee.
So pee
I always wondered if
himself.
that worked too.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I do have an update on the jelly sting.
Yeah.
And it says that it's a myth and that can actually increase the venom from the sting.
Oh no.
So
So it makes it worse.
Yes,
Great.
it can make it worse.
So it makes it worse. Okay, well, that nurse at the resort in Jamaica full of crap. And now I bring the peeing in a sink thing.
Mm-hmm.
I bring that up because our dear Jeff Burton did that often.
Really?
And admitted to doing that often.
What was his reasoning?
I don't have no idea.
That's our Jeff.
Yep. Yeah. It's closer to the door, right? If I understand correctly.
I know what I said. There's a toilet right there. Why?
Yeah. It was closer to the door, and he's like, it goes down the drain. No big deal.
But it's not like the toilet's out of order.
Right.
It's not like you have such a big bathroom. You need one of those like people movers like they have at the airport to get from one end to the other.
Maybe he likes
it's
the trough.
right there.
You know, he's more trough ridden.
I wouldn't want to clean his mirror, though. All the little splashback stuff on there.
Good point, Scott.
Yeah.
But Jeff was one of those guys that frequently peed in the sink, and I bring that up because today's Jeff's birthday.
Yeah.
May 17th is Jeff Burton's birthday, so today is Jeff Burton Day. Every May 17th on this radio program is Jeff Burton Day.
Love it.
Yeah.
So I know you put something on social media.
Yes.
Lauren.
Yeah, we shared it on all the accounts, and so essentially we want you to share your Jeff Burton pictures and stories. A lot of people have video that they have with Jeff. Like there was one lady who posted her son, who was a little boy dressed up as a cop, arresting Jeff like way back in the day. So we just want to hear your Jeff Burton stories and just kind of celebrate his life on his birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, Jeff, 56 years old today.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, today is Jeff Burton Day on the point. We're on this radio program. And I know at the end of the show, we're going to do one of our favorite Jeff Burton birthday segments.
Awesome.
It's during Jeff's 50th birthday when we got him the elderly stripper.
Whose thong is still in our office.
Above my area,
Yes.
I might add. And it ain't going
Per your
anywhere.
request.
Yeah, so for Jeff's 50th, we hired the oldest stripper we could find, Mama Ty. She came down here, gave Jeff a lap dance, took her underwear off, put it around Jeff's head.
Love that.
Put it around Jeff's head, and he wore it like a necklace. Forgot that he had it on. Wore it all day. All day. Up until I think one of his daughters, I guess Jeff was doing something with I don't know, it was homework or they were having a chat or something, and Jeff felt, oh my God, I'm still wearing.
Because then
I'm still wearing the underwear around my neck.
It's a G-string, too.
Yeah. And I believe he pick up one of the girls from school or something like that?
He did the whole day.
Yeah.
The whole day with the underwear around his neck.
That's great.
And that pair of underwear hangs on our office now.
Yep.
Above
On
Rafe's
display.
desk.
It's pinned to the wall.
Well, actually, what happened was, I guess we cleaned out Jeff's desk, and the panties remained in the desk.
Yeah.
And Learn now sits where Jeff's desk was.
Right.
And you've gone through some of the drawers.
I say, whose are these? And you're like, oh, that's the stripper from Jeff's 50th. And I go, well, these are staying in the office.
These are staying in the office. They're now pinned up on the wall. So
Yeah.
as an homage. First thing when I come into the office, I see that every day.
Yeah.
Those panties pinned to the wall.
Well, back to John Kioski coming in the office yesterday talking to us about the segment. John goes, "Oh, and your underwear are on the wall." I go, "Those aren't
Not mine." Wow. Oh, you really thought those were yours? Yeah. Oh, boy.
You're like, I'm airing them out. Had a little accident.
Those are Jeff's. And he goes, "I will have that burned into my memory forever." So.
That's how Lauren marks her territory. Everywhere she goes, she just pins her underwear.
That's right.
Why my cubicle, Lauren?
So you know what's up.
Yeah. It's her exerting dominance.
That's right.
It's fine. It worked.
As the smallest one on the show, I have to go in there.
She exerts dominance by putting her underwear. It's like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant.
Marking my spot.
Marking your territory. But at the end of the show today, we'll play that classic Jeff Burton's 50th birthday segment, that was before you joined the show. That was 6 years ago.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I was not a part of it yet, but I think it was. No, I wasn't even here that day.
No.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, last year today, we had Jeff's three brothers come in, surprise him. That was a nice surprise for him. All three of Jeff's brothers came in. So.
Yeah, this is the first Jeff birthday since he's been gone. So I imagine his family's wanting to feel all the love today. So send it out.
And it's coming on the social medias, and I've received a ton of emails.
Good.
You see him coming over, Rafe, right?
Oh yeah.
All those Jeff emails.
Oh yeah.
I love the stories like.
I love that they're peppered in the whether it's okay to pee on people emails.
It's very
Jeff.
It's very Jeff-esque to have that be what I'm reading. It's like, all right, let's get down to the brass tacks. Who poops in the shower and pushes it down the drain? Happy birthday, Jeff. I miss you. The next one is like,
that's the stuff he loved.
Don't yuck other people's yum. Peeing on people's fine. I remember Jeff fondly. And I'm like, this is great. He would love that.
Yeah. So Julie and the girls thinking about you guys today, thinking about Jeff today. Think about Jeff every day.
Every day, definitely.
Yeah, I have said this before, but I'll say it on air again. The last communication Jeff and I had, we were talking about he'd sold his bike, his Harley, and he saw that I was riding e-bikes in L.A., and he asked me, he goes, "Hey, man, those e-bikes fun?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I'm thinking about getting a couple." And I was like, send him a link to these e-bikes at Costco that were the ones I was riding in L.A. I'm like, "They're fun, man." And he's like, "Yeah, we should get like 5 of them and just all of us go to like a biker bar on a Saturday, riding e-bikes and see what happens." I'm like, "Dude, I'm all in." Get you and the boys. I'm like, let's go one step further. Leather up.
Yeah.
Get full. Go to like some Harley Davidson shop and get full wild hogs.
Yeah.
And roll into a biker bar on a Saturday and just see what happens. And fortunately, we didn't get to do that. And I'm not saying that it was his last wish, but it was amongst them.
Okay.
No, we did. It's funny because Jeff and I did talk about getting an e-bike.
Yeah.
Let's get e-bikes on this show.
I'm not saying that we owe it to him on Diez 17 de Mayo, which is what I've decided this holiday will be called. Probably said that wrong. But we do kind of probably should try to do that.
I remember Jeff was home. He'd come out of the hospice and he was at home. And, we talked about getting e-bikes. He goes, "I'm getting an e-bike." I'm like, "Yeah, you're going to get an e-bike.
Yeah.
We're going to ride."
Heck yeah.